So we open with Kira and Kiana. Now, Kira's just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and people were giving her flack because she was posting pictures on Instagram in her bikini. Now, was this your work Instagram or your personal? Because I can see people being confused about a bikini next to, pictures of houses. But if it was your personal, then child, shine on. Now we got Robin and Chris, and Robin, I think, is the one who's going to put the agency together because she's got a secret that she ain't sure she's going to tell Chris just yet. All right, we walking in and they selling stuff. We got closing attorneys and whatnot, and they're selling to fellow YouTubers. Ain't that cute? Now we got the moms of the group, Tiffany and Tiana. It's nice to see everyone well dressed, but actually dressed. Unlike them heifers on selling it in Tampa. They ain't selling Tampa, they selling it in Tampa. Meanwhile, across town, Robin and Chris sit down so Robin can tell Chris her big idea. So they picking out who they gonna ask to join this new all-female black brokerage, rather than giving all the money to the honkies. I don't blame them. However, Robin don't get along with the women's. Kinda like Rob Dixon. So Chris tells Rob, you don't play well with other women that much, so I don't know how this gonna go. I mean, you think I got some friction with the other lawyer heifer, but you got a problem with anybody with a puss. Rob jumped bad real fast. She's like, don't you tell me. This is what women do. They throw shit in your face. She really just trying to help you out, making sure you know what you getting yourself into. You might need to work with some menses. Like Nicole, you hate those women. Rob, you're triggered. You're triggered right now. Oh, Lord. So we see the kind of energy Rob got. Do all women named Robin have this masculinity? I mean, Whitney's Robin, Rob Dixon, now this Robin. Meanwhile, across town, Kiana's meeting with Ashton at a beautiful modern home in Atlanta. I like their confessional looks, too. See, Kiana has that bob where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be down here. That dress is a little couch color, but it's cute, good boning, nice décolletage, but not showing too much. Now, Ashton, I know you're successful enough to go on and get a suit that fits you. Now, I know we didn't all put on a little quarantine weight, but let that fucker out, because that button looked like it's about to burst and shatter a window. That house is nice, but I ain't see hot tub or pool to first. How you entertaining outside in hot-ass Atlanta without no water feature? Even Cynthia got an outdoor shower. So Kiana actually gets an offer on this house, while Chris, aka Crystal, drops by because she's going to ask Kiana to be on the team. Kiana seems very trepidatious. She's like, I like the other girls, but I want to talk to Robin. So while she was trying to open her agency, she needed Robin as a broker. Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to practice real estate. And Robin said, oh, you got 26 contracts? Well, I need 500 a contract. I mean, that's pretty shady and pretty shicey. She could have organized a better fee. But I want to know how much were them contracts worth, because was this just a drop in the bucket? Or were you expecting to get something for free 99? She's like, my husband and your husband was friends. I have been hanging out with you. You were supposedly celebrating me. And now you want to use me for a come up? Heifer. And Chris said, that's why I told her she don't mess with women like that. But she don't believe fat meat greasy. So we gonna suss it out because the heifer ain't even need the little $10,000. Kiana said, yeah, I'm gonna go to give you my ass to kiss. You gonna try and soak me for 10 large. Now we at Chris's house and she having her sister over, who's also the office manager, to rap about Rob. The sister's tired of Robin's attitude too. She's like, I like the idea and I want to show up for her, but she's always tearing me down. I can never defend myself for my actions. So now the sister gonna meet with Robin so they can get to the bottom of their issue. Everybody mad at Robin already. At least there's some real storyline. Why ain't they got none of them heifers from selling it in the ATL on here? But before we get to this dinner, Tiana has a broker's open at one of the hottest listings in the Atlanta market. And these houses look nicer than the houses in Tampa. Don't nothing look dated. They don't look like Airbnbs that somebody's trying to unload. Kiana said, okay, girl, this is a fabulous listing, but you ain't got no furniture up and through, no staging, no art on the wall. You trying to give this house a Nene tea? All right. I'm with Kiana. This house is so big and so empty. You need some staging, some zhuzh, so people can see how it will look like home. You giving people too much room to have imagination, and half these people don't have imagination or good decorators. Look at Toya's empty airport. Look at Sheree's mold-filled edifice. Look at Gabrissi's unfinished barn. Did this heifer say you're in one of the most desirable area codes? Baby, you ain't been doing real estate long enough if you calling a zip code an area code. I can't help you, heifer. I can't help you. But soon all talk goes to Robin's dinner, and the girls are like, I don't know her. Kiana said, well, I know Robin. I knew who I thought she was, and then she tried to stick me with a high bill. She tried to shaft me, tried to come up. So I'm surprised she want to work with me after giving me her ass to kiss. Tania says, well, I had dinner with Crystal and we were at the Kanye event. She turned around and asked, did she know me? Like people ask Michelle Williams, do you sing? Heifer, we been to dinner and you done heard my albums, but okay. You want to act new? I don't know if I want to do business with you. The other girl's like, well, you know, I grew up with her. I went to high school with her. We came into the industry at the same time. Now, when I did work with her, it was a nightmare, but, you know, I'll give her a chance. She said, look, Tiffany's my preferred closing attorney. Crystal, you ass out. So Rob gonna meet up with Chris because she mad that Chris brought up the fact that you don't play well with other women. Why you upset with the truth? And then you gonna say she was extra when you was the one threatening to get physical? Like you pop off Portia Williams? Heifer, please. So Rob thinks she was condescending, and Chris is like, you raised your voice to me in my office and I had to ask you to keep it down. Rob, you take no accountability for your actions. None. The heifer was just calling you on shit she seen. She wasn't berating you, and she wasn't doing it in front of nobody else. This heifer is laughing at you because you're funny. You can walk right back up them stairs. Girl, you signed a contract to be on this show together. Why don't you stop being funky? You were looking for your moment in episode 1, which means we're going to be done with you by episode 4. Don't be a Marie. From Bell Collective. Rob is crazy. I never wanted to be your friend anyway. You wanted to be mine. Okay, heifer. Yeah, you gotta leave Rob alone. She said, look, you gonna respect my office. I don't care if you my mama. Oh, please. So should I respect the outside too? No accountability. None. I mean, at least these heifers is dressed in a little more interesting than selling Tampa. So Chris puts up with Robin's yelling. And Chris finally gets Robin to say, okay, I'm going to play in the sandbox for dinner. I agree. It's okay to argue. It's okay to disagree. But Rob, you're just disrespectful. Just disrespectful. You ain't fit to lead shit. All right, well, that was the shit. And I'm going to see you soon for something.